Hey everyone, I'm here with a solo playthrough of Dice Miner. This is a game I got recently. I'm super excited to show you what the gameplay looks like for solo. If you're familiar with this game at all, you'll probably know that multiplayer is very different from the gameplay of a solo mode. I guess you just can't, create a system where you could really replicate a true draft of the dice. So I'll go ahead and unbox this and we'll get started. So it's a beautiful box. It has some great gold etchings on these, and then some narrative here, and then we have, of course, the rule book. So we'll put that to the side for now, and then we have rules for solo miners. So this will be very useful for us, I guess, to reference throughout the game. So I'll definitely leave this out handy. And on the side. And then we have the dice bag. It says Dice Miner on it. We have the score sheet. And then, of course, we have this. So what do they actually call this? It looks like a mountain because you're kind of mining. But let's see what they actually call it. Yeah, they call it a mountain. So this is the mountain that comes with the deluxe version. So it's pretty sturdy. You could paint this if you wanted to. I'm not a painter, so I won't be painting this, unfortunately. It also comes with this really nice dice cup. So I don't know if you can see, but there's a imprinted beer icon on it. So it's very nice. You could, roll your dice using this. So maybe I'll use it. It might be pretty loud. It does come with these 6 really thick cardboard type of cards, which unfortunately is not used in solo. And then you'll also notice this box here, the Dice Miner backer pack. It comes with 6 extra hero cards, a dry erase score sheet and marker, 6 bonus tunnel dice. Unfortunately, this doesn't actually work well with solo. So I'm going to leave it in the box. And then, let's see. We can just put this to the side for now. And then put the mountain here. Hopefully that's visible. And then we have a total of, I don't even know how many dice. A lot. Let's just say a lot. And you'll see here in this book that there's all these different colors. It looks a little bit different in the deluxe version because it's just a little bit different. It's a better quality, I would say. But yeah, let's get started. So for solo, you take out 3 of the magic dice. So I'll go ahead and take them out. So I have 2 here and a 3rd one. So what that looks like is this. So it's a nice color. It feels good in my hand. But yeah, so you start off by rolling. So because I got these 2 beer icons, that means I can actually just re-roll these. Actually, not re-roll, but choose the side that it's on. So I will make it into the most profitable side, which is the 3. And these magic dice, for each pip that you see in the dice, you get to replace one of them here. So that'll make more sense when we get into the gameplay. But basically now we kind of shake it up and we don't actually roll these, we just drop them into the mountain and fill them up until this line here. Go ahead and do that. And any that fall off, I think just don't mind them too much. And then we'll get this one up, and then these just go back in the bag. So these will come into play a bit later. For now, we're just dealing with this. So just so you can get a closer look at what this looks like. This is the setup. So it looks like I might have to use my magic dice a lot earlier than I would have hoped. So basically, at any moment, you need to be able to take the top dice without taking a die that would make anything fall or shift. So you always have to take the topmost available ones on the edges. So to begin, as a solo player, you kind of just play continuously. There's really no turns or rounds here. You just play until you can, and then you kind of add up your score and hope you did well. But I'll try to explain kind of the thinking process with these and with my turns. So let's see. So the first turn with these these white dice with the pips on them, I can only take it if it starts with a 1. So it's gonna build into a straight. So it's going to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the sixth side on the dice is not a 6, it's a beer icon. So the beer icon means that you can set it to any face of my choice. So unfortunately, this is a 5. This is a 4. So at this time, I really can't even do anything with the white dice. The only thing I can do anything with is this one. And just so I get the name of the dice correct, these are the treasure dice. They're yellow. And this one has two icons on them. So that means at the end of the game, they're worth 2 points. So for now, I'll draft this one. I'll leave it here. And I will have to, unfortunately, spend one of my magic die, or as many as I want, but for now, one of my magic die to remove these that I don't want to use right now and put them back in the bag. So I'm going to use the two magic die icon and remove the 5 and the 4 because I actually can't use these right now. They're not helpful. I can't draft them. So I'm gonna put them back in the bag. And now I can start doing some more drafting. So I can draft another magic dice. So this has 2. So I will also draft this white die. So now I can actually draft, make it into a 1. So I've started my straight. I can draft another magic die. So has 2. I can replace 2. And then now I don't think there's anything else I can do. So these gray dice, these are tunnel dice, I believe. No, not tunnel dice. The white dice is the tunnel dice. These are hazard dice. So there's either going to be dragons or there's going to be one of those falling comets. I want to get the words right. So yeah, you'll see dragons, and then you'll see, what are those? It looks like it's something collapsing. So let's see what the official term is. They're just a cave-in. That's what they are, cave-ins. But they do have values to them depending on how many cave-in icons you see. And unfortunately, I can only draft the dragon one if I have one of the green ones with a shield. And then I can only draft a cave-in die if I have the pickaxe icon on the green die. So at this time, I think I will use 3 and replace these 3 eventually. Well, not replace, just remove for now. And then now I'll take the treasure. It would have been useful if this green die was available to have taken before this, because if I were to take this, I could put 3 treasure dice in these 3 chests, treasure chests, and then it's going to be worth double when I do scoring. But unfortunately, how the game went was that I could not have gotten this green die until I uncovered it. And these were on top, unfortunately. So they don't actually get to get me any points. So right now, this is not worth anything until I put treasure in it. And I can put up to 3 treasure into this. So to continue, I could grab this 2 because I can continue my straight. You can only grab something that continues the straight you're on, and you can also have multiple going on. So I will grab this 1 for my second straight start. You don't have to finish the first one. I'm going to grab this pickaxe. I'm going to grab this magic die. And then I'm going to grab this 3, which completes the first 3 of this first straight. So I need a 4 and a 5. Unfortunately, I don't see that here. And because I have so many magic die, I will take away one of them, which is just a 5. So I'm gonna, unfortunately, I can't use both of these because I'm just removing 1. So I'm just removing this 1 because it's not useful to me. I do want the bottom 2, so I'm taking this for my third straight, and then this can become anything. So I'm gonna make this into a 4. So I'm almost done creating the first straight here. And now we can refill the mountain. We can refill the mountain 2 more times. Oh, I did not notice these. That's funny. These should be in the bag, I guess. So let me refill the mountain. And this time I'll just use my hands and randomly just drop them down. So this is the first time I'm refilling. Again, I can only do it 1 more time after this until I have to end the game, if I can't do anything else. Oops. All right. Okay. And then just 1 more at the top. Cool, this looks pretty good. I'll draft this shield, which means if there's any dragons coming up, I can use the shield. I'll take this 2. Take this 2. So lots of tunnel dice going on, which is great. I need to make this into a 3 so I can utilize this 4. So the spear icon will become a 3. And now grab this 4, and now I just need the 5s here. So hopefully I can get that at some point. The treasure dice, which is great. Now I could put, again, I could put 3 dice in these 3 treasure chests that's on this green die. So I'll place these 2 just above it, just to signify that it belongs to these 3 chests. So I can fit 1 more treasure in here, which is great. And then I have the spear icon, and I'm going to put more shields, I think. So I'll put a shield here, and then I'll use this spear icon for a pickaxe. And that means this cave-in can go on the pickaxe. This dragon can go on the shield. This cave-in can go on this pickaxe. And then this dragon can go on the shield. I'll draft this shield. And unfortunately, I can't do anything with this 2. I can't do anything with the 4 tunnel dice, so I'm going to remove it. And I'll spend the 2 icons on the magic dice. And now I will draft the treasure, which will go right here. And then I will take another treasure. Unfortunately, these are filled. I have my 3 for the 3 treasure chests, so this will just go on its own. I can't do anything with these. It would have been nice if I thought ahead and made this into a pickaxe, but unfortunately I made it into a shield. It's useless to me. I think I'll leave them there. I'll do my final refill of the mountain. We'll see how it goes. So that's a lot of tunnel dice. This is not looking very good. Alright, so not great, but we can deal. So I will need to remove some dice. I'll remove 3. I don't know. I'll remove 1 for now because unfortunately that will be helpful to me. So I'll take this magic die. I'll take this 3 because I need it. And then I'll take this 4. And then I have this treasure die. And then I have this beer icon, so I'll make this into a 5. I'll take this 5. So now I've completed 2 straight so far, which is great. I just need 1 more 5 here, which I think I could probably get. if I play my cards right, if I play my dice right. So anyway, I'll take this dragon, put it on the shield. So now all my tools and shields are taken, my chests are taken. They're all, you know, not available to be used. And I will use this 3 magic dice to get rid of these 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll use my final one to get rid of this. I don't need that. And now I have access to the beer tunnel die, which I will make into a 5. So now I've gotten my 3. And unfortunately I can't do anything. There's nothing left for me to draft here. So at this point, it's just, you know, it's just scoring. So we'll go ahead and do the scoring. So unfortunately these they don't really do much at this point. So I'll kind of move them out of the way for now while we do the scoring. Let's see. So we have these are used up, so I'll put them away. Then we have these. Okay, so the way we score is similar to the multiplayer. Let's see. I usually just use the score pad, which I need to get a pen, I think. So let me just grab a pen from this game. I think I have a pen in this box, so let's see. Yes, I have a pen. Awesome. All right. So let's score. So I will put my name. And I will, oh, that was the multiplayer. So I actually got a, what's cool is that there is a specific solo mode score sheet, which is awesome. So all right, so now we count out all the shields and the dragon. So this has 4 and 2, 6, and then plus 4 is 10. So it's 10 times 1 is 10. And then we have the pickaxes with the cave in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just count the number of icons, by the way, on the dice. So 4 times 1 is 4. And then we have the number of treasure dice that's not in the chest. So we'll count the pips there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 1, 8. Now we do count how many pips there are in these treasure boxes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2 is 12. And now we count how many straights we have. We have 3. So that's a total of 15 because it's multiplied by 5. So adding this up, let's see what my total will be. Looks like my total is 49. So that's 14, 22, 34, 49. Cool. So this is what my my score sheet looks like. And let's see how I did. They have ranges here, so we can tell how well we did. And it looks like here it says I am an average. And it says, given the excellence of the average dwarf, a worthwhile feat. So that's pretty good. You can see the rest of the different score ranges that you could get. Anything below a 0 is not good. Anything above a 71 is masterful. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. It's very quick. I love taking this out. Easy setup. The box is a bit much, to be honest. I'm not a fan of how the box works. It's not quick enough for me to just like pull it out. I have to just make sure I have enough space to open this up, and it kind of like just like opens, and I don't know, I like where they were going with it to make it seem unique, but practicality wise and also saving saving some probably product, not product, saving some of the cardboard that they've used to develop this box. It could have been a little bit better designed. And I've heard this before, and I agree with people who have said this in the past. But overall, I like the production of, you know, the dice cup. I didn't actually get to use the dice cup, but as you can tell, it's pretty loud. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded if this fabric, this kind of like pleather leather feel, was on the inside to kind of like make it sound more muffled. Like, I have a baby at home, and I would not be able to use this cup if it was nighttime. It would totally wake him up. But you know, some people like the sound. They like the rolling, and you know, I could always just add in some felt, I guess, on the edges for myself, and I would use this probably more often. But you know, for now, it's just a good little cup to store something in. Maybe I'll put pens in it. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and I look forward to doing more for you. Thanks.